The days of the old lord. I sneak down the decaying drive paved with uneven ancient stones. Dead trees and tree graves surround me. Wild hedges, once neatly maintained, burst at their seams with swelling green leaves and spill violently through the warm night onto the drive, choking its path. Tall green grass bursts up between cracks in the stones, obscuring the way. After hours of searching, I finally begin to approach the mutant towering castle, and I hear the killers singing in the chapel that lies directly at the center of the castle, past the spiral sprawl of antechambers and hallways. The cloying decay of the old castle is repellent. Mushrooms grow on fallen old clocks. I fall through the rotting floor and spend hours fighting through spiderwebs to find my way back toward the center. I sit outside the chapel and listen to the killers singing. When they fall silent, I heard them retreat deeper into the castle's forbidden chambers. I sit for a while and then make my way back out of the pungent old castle, back down the drive choked with weeds, through the still silent forest back to my village to make my report. Everything is in its place, and everything is as it is expected to be. I don't understand why. I worked as a cocktail waitress when I was 22. My shift was from 5 p.m. until 2 a.m. As a waitress, I'd become used to being harassed. Usually it wasn't anything too over the top or frightening. Most customers were regulars who flirted innocently, just good-natured banter, nothing threatening or in any way sinister. Up until this night, I'd never felt a sense of danger from any of the customers I'd waited on. On this particular night, though, everything changed. I was being harassed by a creepy customer I'd never seen before. He'd said such inappropriate things to me that crept me out. He was relentless with his inappropriate remarks. At one point, as I was serving him his drink, he reached out and put his hand on my ass. After this happened, I never went back to his table again. If he wanted another drink, he'd have to go up to the bar and ask the bartender. I was through with waiting on this sinister creep. This happened back in 1978, so it was a time when I didn't have any recourse when things like this happened. The bartender only made customers leave when they were far too drunk to sit on a bar stool or at a table or booth. Otherwise, we were on our own to deal with creepy customers. At closing, he finally left. Even though he was gone, I still felt such a sense of unease. I wasn't easily spooked, but this guy had really freaked me out. There was just something off about him. It took me nearly an hour after closing to complete the work and cleaning I had to do to have the bar ready for the following day. So it was about 3 a.m. as I made my way through the dark parking lot to get to my car. It was such a deserted and isolated place at night. The parking lot had woods that surrounded it. That, in and of itself, was creepy. But as I was about halfway to my car, out of the corner of my eye, I saw him. My heart began to pound as I realized that he had waited in the lot for me to come out. I knew I had to get to the safety of my car, or this man was going to do God knows what to me. I was young and fit, whereas this man was in his late 40s and overweight. My thoughts were quickly assessing my situation. I didn't want to be kidnapped and murdered. That was the scenario I envisioned if this man got to me before I could get to my car. I knew I'd have to make a run for it. I ran as fast as possible. I jumped